Welcome to the show. This is an open mic conversation, and we are going to bring on as many people as possible. So just bear with me a moment as I send out the link to a bunch of different people. This is the Speaker's Corner, and we're all about hearing what different people have to say. You can have differences of opinion. You can be free to challenge particular ideas. You're free to be who you are. So give me a moment as I reach out to a bunch of different people and try to get them on here. Let me reach out to the real Aaron Collins, see what he's doing. See if I can get Miss Gigi as well. See if I can also get Silks BB Scratching on here. So I've sent out a number of different links and we will see who shows up. It's been a very long week and it is finally over. So I am very happy about that. There are times in life where you just need to break away from what's going on and find something else to do in life. That's just the way I see it. There are just times where you need to break away and do your own thing, plain and simple. And that's what I've decided to do, break away and do my own thing. Onwards and upwards. That's how I'm looking at life. Moving on, looking for solutions, looking for ways to succeed. A lot of times I see people and they are looking for things in the wrong places. They're looking for they're looking for things that do not even exist. That's what I see a lot of these days. People looking for things that do not even exist. Plain and simple. You're trying to be on good terms with people who have made it clear that they don't want to be on good terms. You're trying to get in where you don't fit in. It's these sorts of things that happen on a regular basis. It makes you think, makes you think about life. So many different things to look into, so many things that ultimately are nothing but a waste of time. Excuse me. And there are times in my life where I've wasted time on foolishness. But one thing that I'm committed to is not to do that sort of thing anymore. Just give me a moment. That's one thing that I've committed to, not to waste any more time on nonsense. Something that I've committed to do the best that I can with what I've got and to strive for excellence. That's something that I have committed to. Taking control of the things that I have control over, taking control over what I can to make my life better. It's interesting how you'll see a lot of situations where people want to blame people for things that they're ultimately responsible for. There's a lot of that goes on. People trying to mess with people, people trying to get things and not invest. It makes you think about a lot of things in life. There are times I think about how you've done right by people, and yet these are the same people who turn around and cross you, but don't want anybody to cross them. It's all those sorts of things that go on. But it is what it is. What can you do? You just continue to move on and keep pushing. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing until you're finally able to make it, to succeed. Makes you really think about how when you really, really need the assistance, oftentimes that's when the people aren't around. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. And I've come to realize how necessary that is, to be prepared to a level that you can succeed, to be prepared to a level whereby when people want to pull out at the last moment or people want to act up, you're ready to go. Not everybody who laughs and smiles with you is your friend. Just give me a moment. And it's really important to recognize the people who are actually there for you and the people who are not there for you. It's important to recognize that because not understanding your environment can leave you in a very, very tough position. And because the situation is so tough, it can be very challenging to move forward. It makes me think about different situations in life, different people that I've encountered. Makes me think about how people who don't have the facts will run up and down and say all sorts of things, and they don't have the facts. I was having a conversation just today with a guy, and every single point that I had made was based on historical evidence, actual documented history. And all he could come with was that people are angry and people need to forget about the past. It makes you think to yourself the type of people that you have out here. No regard for anyone but themselves. But, and I say but they would want people to regard them. It's amazing how things go in life. It's amazing how things go from one extreme to another. And you just have to do the best you can with what you've got. I read a post just yesterday, and the person wrote in the post, "Make 2020 your best year ever." And to some, that might sound cliche, but to me, it's something to strive for, to make the best of what you've got right in front of you. Right now, as I speak to you, I've got approximately, let me count them, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven things that I would like to achieve as soon as possible. Earlier this year, I started out with 24 different things. And now I am down to 6 different things that I'm working on achieving. So I'm going to continue to work towards making my vision a reality. I'm going to continue to take personal responsibility on these different things. I'm going to continue to push until I achieve these things. It's so important to set goals and stick to them. Running from one thing to another and not being able to set up anything solid is not a wise decision. And earlier in life, aside from doing business, I would start something and then not finish it, or do something and it wasn't done properly. And now I can see exactly how that was the wrong thing to do. I think it's important to be honest with yourself. A lot of people aren't honest with themselves. A lot of people are fronting. You look in the mirror and you see yourself and you're overweight. Don't tell yourself you're in good shape. You know when you're overweight. You look at the money that you're making and the money that you're making is way too small. Don't tell yourself that that's okay. You know when within yourself that that money is too small. You know what it is. Makes you think about all these different things in life and all of these different issues that occur. Really makes you think about these different scenarios, the different people you come across. Many people don't have a strong work ethic. Many people just talk and they never get up and do anything of significance. Just mouth. Just mouth. That's what a lot of these people are about. Just mouth. It's amazing when the conversation of doing something gets serious and people are putting things into perspective and how people see the need to run. It's just interesting how that goes. Makes you wonder. So, this is the Speaker's Corner. It has been an open mic conversation. I want to shout out the one person who's listening. I do appreciate you showing up. And until next time, take care.